All right, how many of you have heard that there will be a third temple? Okay, how many of you have heard about the fourth temple? How many of you have never heard of the fourth temple? All right. In this series, we're going to study what the Bible says about the four Jewish temples. At the outset, we must remember two of these four temples are historical, whereas the other two are prophetic. So once again, if we don't know the pattern of God, beginning with the tabernacle, moving into Solomon's temple, moving into what's called Herod's temple, the destruction of Herod's temple in 70 A.D., what the tribulation temple is going to look like, where the Antichrist sets himself up as God and defiles it, that will be destroyed. You know when it will be destroyed. And the victory is sent up the Mount of Olives, Zechariah 14, when the mountain split in two. Why does the mountain have to split in two? Because all the defiled buildings on the Temple Mount will have to be destroyed. That includes the tribulation temple and the Dome of the Rock. Got to go into an abyss. All right, and therefore we know that the millennial temple will not be a temple that Jesus is going to rule and reign in that's going to be defiled. So when you go to Israel with me, you're going to go to a place called the Temple Institute. If you hadn't read about it in my book, The Codist, you should get a copy of it and read it. It tells you a little bit about what their mission is. Their mission is to restore all of the furniture and furnishings in preparation for the third temple. Now, why would anybody want to be engaged in building a temple that the Antichrist is going to set himself up in? Well, the only reason you would engage in that if you didn't know that this was going to be the tribulation temple, if you thought that this was going to bring about the return of the Messiah, or for those non-believing Jews in Jerusalem, that this will be the first incarnation